Warning. If you're watching this warning is for you. Every second of your life you spend staring at this screen is another second of your life wasted. Aimlessly watching, commenting, scrolling, liking, sharing, trolling. Is your life so empty and hollow inside that you have to vicariously live through someone else? A celebrity, a musician, an actor, a politician, a blue checkmark, a superstar. Do you read everything you're supposed to read? Do you watch everything you're supposed to watch, like what you're supposed to like, eat what you're supposed to like, think what you're supposed to think? Stop treading water. Challenge yourself. Damage yourself. Claim your individuality or you will become a statistic. Find your purpose. I have. And now I am everything you are not. You have been warned. I am not the top 1%. The top 1% is a character created to garner a reaction, to entertain you, and it's a character that I can do better than anybody else, MJF. It was a reality, though, that I simply imitated. There is a true top 1%, a power hierarchy, a charlatan's cabal who have entered us into a creative totalitarianism. They abhor free speech. They punish you for revealing your true self. And then they wash their hands of you when a worldwide pandemic affects their bottom line. I accept that. Do you? Reject their narrative. Reject their falsifications of history. Reject their commands for obedience. Free yourself. You have been warned. In this industry, some of the strongest, smartest, most capable people who have ever performed. I see all this talent, and I see it wasted. An entire generation putting their bodies, their souls on the line to entertain, and for what? Money? Fame? Passion? There is no purpose for what we do, because we've been told that if you work hard, you pay your dues, you do the right thing, that you can live your dream. But our dream is policed by a dark room within a corporation. Our dreams have become nightmares. I've realized this. And now, I have nothing to lose. You have been warned. You chose the wrong life. You chose the wrong friends, the wrong faith, the wrong college. You chose the wrong career, the wrong passions, the wrong heroes. You chose the wrong love. When you run out of people to hate, you hate yourself. You hit rock bottom, you make a choice. You allow yourself to be cut wide open. You let go. You are no longer your circumstances. You are now the combined effort of everybody who has betrayed you. You have been warned. In a time of lethargy and laziness, one puts in the work every single day. In an industry filled with serpents and snakes, one remains loyal to a fault. In a land of giants, one's heart is their greatest strength. And in a company where you would lay down your life, you are spit on and pissed on and thrown away. This is not the worst thing that could happen. It is only through release can you claim your true identity. It is only through release can you break the shackles of the corporate perspective. It is only through release can you control your narrative. And it's only through release can you become a hero. His name is Rockstar Spud, and you have been warned. destroy the objective of self-preservation. Destroy the unattainable percentage-based segregation. Eliminate the perspective that everything is fine. You have been warned. Define workhorses. Dependable, steady, reliable. Define teamwork. Putting an objective over the accomplishment of the individual. Define tag team. 2 singularities. 1 vision. Boots, trunks, fists, no flips. The classics never die. Masters of the lost art of applying complicated formulas executed to precision. In an industry where respect of your peers, studying your craft, painting in-ring masterpiece brings you nothing but ire and resentment, you rise above. FTW, no, FTR, fear the revolt. Your names are Dax and Cash, and you've been warned.
I am Essential, and I pledge fidelity to the destruction of my former self. I am not my corporately mandated persona. I am not my material possessions. I am not reliant on authority to tell me what is right and what is wrong. I will not let my value be based on comments, likes, or followers. I will not seek affirmation from toxic groupthink. I will not filter my authenticity of self. I am essential, and I will speak my truth through words and actions. I will wear betrayal as a wound of battle. I will pursue vengeance with a primitive and relentless force. I vow to find freedom. I vow to find purpose. I vow to create something that will last. I am essential, and I control my narrative. Free, EC3.
You have been warned. What's in a name? Origin, recognition, heritage. What's in a name? History, power, pride. What's in a name? Everything. When a family's coat of arms is forged in the blood, sweat, tears, and turmoil that takes place inside a squared circle, a lineage is passed on. When an axe is branded into perfection, it becomes more than a weapon. It becomes a family heirloom. 3 generations, Larry the Axe, Mr. Perfect Kurt, and Michael McGillicuddy, Curtis Axel. It is only through release can you take that axe and with one perfect swing, break the shackles of the corporation that has mockingly named you. Because his name is Henning! And you've been warned. Greatest of all time is a moniker reserved for a very select few. In this industry, it takes everything. In the ring, on a microphone, passion, dedication, perseverance at the highest level. It takes a body of work that will stand the test of time. To the next generation, these paragons become our heroes. But show me a hero, and I can write you a tragedy. Because when you sacrifice so much of yourself to your craft, you carry a burden. A burden that is both professional and personal. But heroes endure. Heroes press on. Heroes fight. Heroes get redeemed. And heroes conquer their demons, whether they're inside a ring or inside themselves. Only one hero has literally carried the torch, and only one hero has been so generous to pass it on to the next generation. His name is Kurt Angle. And heroes always have a price. We've always been.
Breaking news from the world of professional wrestling. Over 20-plus superstars were released from their contracts amidst the ongoing global pandemic. Their fate currently remains unknown. We will be closely monitoring the situation, and we wish them all the best in their future endeavors.
Look at this, how cool. My very own action figure. There he is. There we go. Yes. There you go, you mind? Thank you. Cheers. Oh wow, that's pretty expensive. Wow. How cool is it to buy your very own action figure at a Target? History is written by the winners, but what if the winners mislead you? What if the winners are false idols? What if the winners are pathological sociopaths? I'm not projecting, you're projecting. Nostalgia is a crutch. Nostalgia is a curse. And I want to destroy every bit of nostalgia that has brought me here today. I want to end Goldberg's streak at 48-1. I want to splinter Sting's bat into 1,000,000 pieces. I want to go back to the finger poke of doom and say, hey guys, don't. I want to crash Macho Man and Elizabeth's wedding. Open bar, yeah. I want to trick a full sprinting Ultimate Warrior on his way to the ring. I want to sit at Hogan's Beach as a tidal wave comes crashing down.
It comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
I want to send back whatever The Rock is cooking. I want to blow the tires off of DX's tank. I want to take a leak on a case of Steve Weisers. I want to wipe my ass with the dirt sheets. I want to collect every script that's ever been written, kindle a fire that engulfs the tape libraries. I want to burn it down, but like for real. I want to melt down the Spinner Championship belt and fashion a double nuke the bingo hall. How can you build tomorrow if you're forced to live in the past? This is my world now. You have been warned. Professional wrestling is not a noble endeavor. It is not a dream job. There is no honor in what we do. Spray tans and baby oil and makeup to cover our blemishes. There is no honor in what we do. Colorful gear, banger theme music, catchphrases that sell you a t-shirt. There is no honor in what we do. Ratings, buy rates, what's the gain? Are we here for passion or are we here for profit? In this industry, we create these gimmicks to cover our true identity, and we do what with it? We complain on social media, never confrontational, of course. We shake each other's hands only to eventually stab each other in the back. We verbatimly read a script like a mindless drone, and then we laugh at our boss's jokes. Good one, boss. Even when they suck. We trade backstage information to bump up our star ratings, and we politic. There is no honor in what we do. Honor is in purpose. Honor is in breaking yourself down only to create your greater spirit. Honor is in a good fight. You have been warned. The human body is a weapon. A precision-engineered vehicle formulated for the destruction of what oppression lies in the mind. One who improves their body with iron and steel can break the chains of submission.
One who endures with discipline, diligence, and desire creates the strength required to complete their bold mission. One who trains with violent intent can combat the society that seeks to eliminate the very idea of their existence. Through establishing physical dominance, you reclaim vitality, awaken your spirit, and find your freedom. Your enemies know this, and they are afraid. You are carved out of wood, mixed with cement, and now forged by the flame of life. Plus, shit is a lot easier when you can fight people. You have been warned. If you are going to truly evolve, you have to admit who you are. Not just to yourself, to everyone. You were happy once. You were accomplished, proud, loved, but your past does not dictate your future. It doesn't matter who you were as a person, how good you were, how nice, how caring, how professional. When you've been beaten down long enough, that person is never coming back. Now, there isn't a part of your body or your psyche that hasn't been wounded, covered in scars. You must break every attachment to your past to liberate your future, because only after your destruction can you be resurrected. Become the person you were always supposed to be. Without pain, without regret, without betrayal, without sacrifice, you have nothing, and you sacrificed your body, your soul, your mind, twice. You had to perish in your previous form to be reborn, something transcendent. You will become free. You will enter your final form. You will finish what you started. You have been warned. You can spend your whole life letting the world tell you what to do. Dictate your path, choose your fate. Do you decide your future? Or is it chosen for you? We are living in unprecedented times, from lockdowns to quarantine to turmoil in the streets. We are living an American nightmare. From coast to coast, Maine to SoCal, uncensored chaos and confusion reign supreme. You walk outside, it feels like you're in the jungle, boy. You fear the revolt is coming for you if you don't adhere to the groupthink. You feel like you're left out to hang, man. The natural state of things has fallen into this dark order, and you plug away day after day like a gear in an effing machine. Society is broken, but now is the time you keep your inner circle small. You do not have best friends. You can only trust yourself. And it doesn't matter if you're an old man or a young buck. You speak your truth. You stand tall, exalted. You rise like a phoenix. You carry yourself with Moxley, and you seal it with a sunny kiss. Now these bastards may criticize you. They may mock you. They may cancel you. Hell, they may even imitate you poorly. But you never give in. You never apologize. You put the word sorry back into that dictionary and you throw it in the librarian's face, because it is never the end. There is no omega when you're an alpha. You think for yourself. You fight for yourself. You control your narrative, and if you don't, you're just part of the con. You are more than elite. You are free. And they have been warned. Good morning. Good morning. In less than 14 days, essential talent from all over this industry will be liberated from the autocracy of their corporate personas. They will enter a turbulent world, a hellish landscape marred in division, disinformation, disease, and the unknown. But they will have their freedom. Freedom. Freedom has a whole new meaning for us, not just wrestlers, but for us all, because we can no longer be consumed by our memories of the past. We can no longer be blinded by our fear of the future. We can only unite in one common goal: to fight. I find it very fitting that today is the 4th of July because I hereby declare my independence, and I urge you to do the same thing. I declare I am free. Free and independent, and I will never read another word written for me. I will never blindly pledge obedience to cash a paycheck, and I will fight. I will fight every second of every minute of every hour of every day of every week of every month of every year of every decade of every century of every eon, and I won't stop. I will fight for freedom. I will fight the tyranny betrayal has over my heart. I will fight the oppression anxiety has over my mind. I will fight the persecution of those who demean me, attack me, and cancel me, and I won't stop. I, you, we must now come together and warn them in one voice. We will not go quietly into the night. We will not submit without a fight. We are going to press on. We are going to control our narrative because we celebrate our Independence Day. Words are weapons. And for 89 days, I used my weapons to the best of my ability. But at midnight, a new challenge awaits. A new hell I must conquer and destroy. And the only way is to fight. And I'm not fighting through perceived lack of opportunities or politics or burials. I'm not fighting through fear, injury, anxiety, depression. I'm not fighting to prove anybody wrong. I'm not fighting because I was lied to, stolen from, or betrayed again. I'm not fighting for or against that old man. I fight for one thing: myself. Control.